Woo! All right. All right. I don't know about you guys, but the Rocky theme always gets me fired up, even to this day. Even to this day, if I hear the Rocky theme, I have to get up and start shadow boxing. I got to get up and shadow box if I hear the Rocky theme. Got to run around the block, shadow boxing. I don't recommend you smoke weed before you run around the block and shadow box. It's not a good idea. How's everybody out there in YouTube land doing today? I have not streamed on this channel for a while, so I figured it was time to change that. All right. Looks like the chat is starting to come along. I had to get rid of a loser. There's a loser in chat who showed up. He was like the first one here. His name's Flat Derp. He's one of those guys who has a channel who dedicates his whole life to flat earthers. Anyone who dedicates their whole life to flat earthers is a loser. Fucking loser. You're stupid, Flat Derp. Thought you were going to show up here and troll me? You're an idiot. You're a loser. Get lost. Go hang out inside of Craig Fight the Fat Ass's tits. Go hang out in Craig's man boobs. That's where you belong. You belong in the middle of Craig's man boobs, you loser. Get lost. We don't want you. We don't need you. Do you guys know there's literally losers who sub to my channel who don't like me, they hate me, but they sub to me, and then they're the first ones to show up and hit the thumbs down button and talk shit. Meaning that's their life. Their life is hating on me, which proves they're a loser. Oh man, can you believe there's people who dedicate their life to hatred and being a loser? There are. I can show you one right there named Flat Derp. Flat Derp was the one who showed up first, and he got Flat Derp bounced right on out of here. I'm gonna put somebody in timeout too, because I have that ability. So if you say anything I don't like, I bounces you. All right, what's up, everybody in chat? How's everybody doing? You guys been following me over on the asshole channel? I hope you guys been keeping up. You guys know I single-handedly crippled the Flat Earth PSYOP cult. I did. If you've been over to the asshole channel lately, you should see that I basically crippled the entire Flat Earth PSYOP cult. There's basically nobody making any new content, and there's less and less followers following now than ever. So the Flat Earth cult following has shrunk to the smallest amount of people it's ever been. So that means people who were proponents and supporters of the Pizza Pie AE map are no longer. They have given it up, and they won't be coming back. So each person that I peel away from the AE PSYOP circle map is one less person who's going to go to a Flat Earth convention That's conference. That's one less person who's going to download a flat earth application and have their data mined and stolen. One less person who's going to be giving David Weiss a paycheck. So if you're still using the AE circle map, you're in the cult. You should probably get out. Anyone still using or supporting the AE map in any way, you're supporting the cult. You should probably stop doing that. If you have a problem with me telling you that, well, you have a problem with the truth. If you're using that circle AE map, you're wrong. That ain't the world. It ain't the world, and I can prove it to you right now. Look how many daylight hours are in Ushuaia today. Ever heard of Ushuaia? It's down there at the tippity tip of South America. Way down there at the tippity tip of South America. If you go look how many daylight hours are going to happen today, well, try and spin yourself a circle sun around your AE map and make that happen. It can't happen. And a lot of you guys will say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. If you don't know where Ushuaia is or how many daylight hours it gets, then you don't know what you are talking about. I know what I'm talking about. That's why I know where Ushuaia is and how many daylight hours it gets. And if I was to go, let's say, call someone in Ushuaia and ask them about those daylight hours, they're going to tell me exactly what I already know. And then if I get on the computer and I look up them daylight hours, it's going to tell me exactly what I already know. Meanwhile, all of your cult members and your cult followers and your cult leaders have to start making shit up. Like, reflections off the dome. There's reflections coming off this here dome. To explain daylight hours in Ushuaia, they have to create a dome that they've never proven, and they also have to suggest that there are reflections off this dome, which perfectly solve those daylight hours that don't work on the AE map. How many people's following along? How many people's? All right. Let's do a little drawing. Let's do a little drawing now. I'm going to do a little drawing. All right. Here's your circle, your pizza pie map. Here's Ushuaia, down there next to the ice wall. Now, this place right now is getting about 17 to 18 hours of sunlight. Now, how are you going to spin a sun around here in 24 hours and light up that particular spot? Huh? How are you going to have the sun over here and still be lighting up this spot? How are you going to have the sun way up here and be lighting up this spot? How are you going to do it? So again, this spot right here, at the bottom of the map, is going to get about 18 hours of sunlight today and tomorrow. Whoop. How are you going to do that with a circle sun going around like this? How are you going to light up this spot with your circle sun having to go all the way around in 24 hours? Oh, well, it looks like you're going to have reflections off of a dome, huh? You're going to have to. And how are you going to do that with a dome you've never proven? And how are you going to suggest that reflections are going to fix this? And if you go to timeanddate.com, it'll show you a rectangle map instead. It'll be rectangle. And it'll show you the amount of sunlight and the amount of darkness, which is correct on a rectangle map. But once you do it on a circle map, Now you got to spin a sun all the way around this damn circle and somehow light up this spot down here by the ice wall 18 hours. See, this is what happens this time of year. The map gets debunked real easy. So in June, people are saying, look, it goes around the North Pole. But here in December, it don't do that. That's why Globebusters isn't around right now. Because of this that I'm doing. That's why Jaren's taking the month off. Jarenism's going to take the rest of the month off. Post a bunch of old shit. Because of me. The guy who single-handedly crippled your PSYOP cult. It looks like we got FPV Angel in the house. I'm going to go ahead and mod him up. It says, hey, Jake, all now rely on EWAR to steal and make their content for them. They just need to promote him, sit back and take in the cash. New actor, typist inserted to try and appear genuine. Yes, so right here you have a researcher whose main focus of research is into a rectangle map, Mercator style map. FPV Angel here, and he's claiming that people are coming along stealing his work and repackaging his work, such as Bob from Globebusters. So FPV Angel here has reached out to me on multiple occasions and told me that his work is being stolen, or their work. It's a collection of people. So their work's being stolen and repackaged by other channels such as EWAR. Now, I have had talks with them about these moon map channels doing the same thing. These moon map channels, all the moon map people are doing is taking the AE map and just telling you that you live inside of a moon crater. So there's two different moon psyops. Here's the first moon psyop. Vibe of Cosmo says that the moon is a map. So Vibe of Cosmo says, look, the moon is a map. All you have to do is just add your own ocean and add your own land. And look, the moon's a map. So Vibe of Cosmo says the entire moon's a map. The problem is he adds a bunch of land that ain't there. There's a bunch of land he adds that's not there. And then you have to make up stories that it's underwater and shit. And you don't know what you're talking about when you start making shit up and saying that's the map. You know why that ain't the map? Because there's no fucking sun going around it. You can't have a circle sun go around that and call that your map. So right now there's people saying that the moon is the map. Well, where is the sun going around up on the moon? Oh, it's not up there? So you have to imagine that the sun goes around in a circle. And guess what? Now you have this problem again. It can't go in a circle. Get it? So if you're a moon map person, now you have to still tell me how the sun's going to go around your fucking moon map. Get it? The sun has to be up there. If it's not, then you don't have a correct working map at all. So moon map number 1, Vibe of Cosmo, debunked. Vibe of Cosmo, debunked. Here's the other moon map, the other one, God Lamastavi. He says you live inside this little tiny crater on the moon. Get it? So God Lamastavi will say you live inside this crater, and now you're back to this again. If you live in a crater, then you're right back to this again. Get it? Do you understand why you don't live in a crater? Look, moon map, circle, doesn't work. Crater, circle, doesn't work. Get it? They're just sticking you right back into another circle. So the minute you find out that this doesn't work, don't go jumping in a fucking moon crater and coming back to my channel and saying, Jake, God Lamastavi says we live in a moon crater and Hitler's our dad and he's going to save us. I don't want to hear it. And if you're too dumb to go do your own research then you're not a researcher. And here's what I'm finding out. A lot of people want Jake to do all the research for them while you just sit back and do nothing. Do you realize why I know what I know about this stuff? Is because I actually had my subscribers go out and point their compass at the damn sun. I actually went on timeanddate.com. I talked to people like FPV Angel. I talk to people and do actual research and conduct my own little experiments, as easy as they are, like having somebody in Tasmania point a compass at the sun. I know that it can't be going around in a circle like that. Meanwhile, you still have channels like Jaronism and Globebusters. Well, you don't have Globebusters anymore, but they were still promoting this same debunked map that's been debunked like 5 fucking years ago by flat earthers. Debunked by flat earthers, such as myself 5 years ago, Lori Frary, Darren Nesbitt. FPV Angel could take this map apart. It's really easy. Anyone can. And I still get people requesting to explain to them why it's wrong. So basically, people, they want you to get stuck in a rabbit hole. Once you figure out that you don't live on a globe, they want you to get intercepted into this bullshit. They want you to download David Weiss' tracking app. And then if you figure out that that's wrong, well, now they got a moon map for you. Now they're going to stick you inside this little crater on the moon. Congratulations. Now you're a retard who thinks you live in a crater on the moon. Congratulations. You're a moon map retard. Congratulations, moon map retard. No one's going to listen to you, ever. Which is why you listen to God Lamastavi and Vibe of Cosmo. So if you listen to God Lamastavi or Vibe of Cosmo, congratulations! You're a moon map retard! Now this is when people get mad at me and they say, well, show us where your map is. Here's the awesome part. I don't have one. I'm a guy who doesn't know what this place is. I don't even know if FPV Angel's map is right. I don't know. I've been lied to so much, I just don't know. But what I do know is when something doesn't work. You know why? Because I'm smart and I know how to figure it out. I'm pretty damn smart, obviously. I know we don't live in a moon crater. And I know we don't live on a spinning globe in outer space. So that makes me a really smart and dangerous human being. And because I'm funny and musically talented, that makes me the most smart, awesome, talented, dangerous comedian who ever lived or will ever live. And that's why we're all here today. So, what I'm finding on YouTube is a lot of people who want to follow a YouTuber and listen to whatever a YouTuber says and then follow that as gospel. So, for instance, over on Fight the Flat Earth channel, you have a bunch of idiots who've been jabbed, right? Back where's my jabber? Here it is. So over on the Fight the Flat Earth channel, you have a bunch of idiots who've been quadruple jabbed, and they all think that the Earth is a globe, and so all they do is say, flurfs are retarded. You gotta flurf the lie, you gotta lie to flurf, you gotta flurf, 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 flurf. And so he created a community of fully jabbed tard muffins who pay him and worship him. And they believe everything that comes out of his mouth to be true because he built a community of fully jabbed tard muffins around him. And that's why he makes a living off of fully jabbed tard muffins. And his content is to make fun of guys like me, who are supremely more talented than him in every single way that you can imagine. So I'm supremely more talented than Fight the Flat Earth. supremely more talented, better looking. I'm a better person. I can sing better. I can dance better. I can play musical instruments. Um, Basically, I'm more talented in every way, shape, or form, and a better human being in every way, shape, or form than is Fight the Flat Earth Craig. However, he can create a group of tard muffins around him that believe the exact opposite of me and believe everything that he says. The same way Jeranism has a group of retards around him who think it's cool to challenge another man to a penis measuring contest. Jeranism challenged me to a penis measuring contest, and the people who follow him think that that's cool, which I can't quite wrap my head around. That there's actually people following Jeranism who challenged me to a penis measuring contest. I adamantly declined a penis measuring contest, and his subscribers and fans were like, "Hey, why'd you decline the penis measuring contest, bro? Are you afraid that you have a little dick?" So there's men out there who actually wanted me to have a penis measuring contest with another YouTuber, which is it flabbergasts me that that's even a thing. And so there's a YouTuber, Jaron Campanella, who says he's going to take the rest of the month off because he says I'm a psychopath. Meanwhile, he contacts me and tells me he wants to have a penis measuring contest with me, and he wants my best friend to measure our penises. It is the gayest, craziest thing that ever happened to me. And then when I told my audience that I don't want to do this, he got mad at me for not wanting to have a penis measuring contest and threw a fit. And he threatened to call the police. And then guess what? He did. He called the police and he had his subscribers call the police on me. I'm not even kidding. The police came to one of my family members' house because Jaron threw a fit online. This happened. The police came to one of my family members' house because Jaron called the cops on me and or told his fans and subs to call the cops on me because I made a video, a YouTube video. Now, guys, how many of you are familiar with Simon Dan? Anybody familiar with Simon Dan, the Globe Cuck? Okay. Simon Dan has a channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Simon Dan has made videos about me. And what do I do when Simon Dan makes a video about me? Do I call the cops and cry? No. I make a video about him. Right? So Jaron literally calls the cops on other YouTubers who make fun of him. He bitches and moans and cries, and then he cyber stalks the person who makes fun of him. He'll contact that person and stalk that person and harass that person, and then he calls the cops. It's literally like the most pussy behavior I've ever encountered in my life. I've never encountered a man who gets his feelings hurt and then he goes online and makes up a bunch of lies and then he calls the cops. It's literally the biggest pussy maneuver any man has ever done. So here's what I'm saying to you guys. When somebody comes after me, like Simon Dan or Craig Fight the Flat Earth, all I do is just make a video and fire back, right? They make a video about me saying that I'm dumb because I think that space is fake. And then I make a video about them saying that they're dumb because they believe in space travel. You guys have seen my content, correct? You guys know if Simon Dan or Craig Fight the Flat Earth makes a video about me, all I do is just make a snarky video back at them. I don't call the cops on them. Can you imagine me sitting at my house and dialing the police and being like, 911, hi, 911 emergency? Simon Dan made fun of me. Will you go arrest him? He's a YouTuber online. He likes the globe and I like the flat earth. And he made fun of me. Will you go arrest him? Will you go arrest Simon Dan for me, please? He made fun of me. Oh, also, there's a guy in Scotland, and his name is Craig, and he's being mean to me. He made a video about me, and he said William Shatner went to space, and he said that I'm a fucking retard. Will you go arrest him? Will you please go arrest him right now? I'm going to take the rest of the month off of YouTube because a psychopath named Simon Dan and Craig made fun of me. That's what Jaren's doing. That's what Jaren is doing right now. I swear. He's taking the month off and he thinks he's going to sue me. He thinks he's going to get a restraining order against me because I made fun of him here on YouTube. Because I made fun of him, he told his fans that he's going to take the rest of the month off and come after me. I don't understand how. Like, you can't just say, "Hi, 911. I'm a flat earther and someone made fun of me. Go get him. Arrest that man." That's not how it works. And if we ever were to show up to any sort of courtroom, I would literally play the footage of Jaren challenging me to a penis measuring contest, and the judge would be like, "Get out of my courtroom, weirdo." That would be the end of it. Jaren, I'm going to play the judge and jury, anyone who's there in any courtroom, I'm going to play them the footage of you challenging me to a penis measuring contest, and they're going to throw you out of the courtroom because they don't have time for idiots online who want to measure penises. You understand that, Jaren? If you try and sue me, I'm going to show them the footage of you challenging me to a penis measuring contest, and then I'm going to show them all the times you wouldn't leave me alone and you harassed me on text messages, and then I had to block you 3 times. All the evidence is on my side, all of it. Every bit of evidence for Jaren harassing me is on my side. And furthermore, he had his cohorts like Bob from Globebusters threaten to call federal authorities on me and have his buddies, who he claims are federal agents, come after me. So, ask yourself this. If I'm a liar and I'm wrong, why didn't they just ignore me? There's no law that says they have to watch Jake the Asshole or the Jake Gibson channel. There's no law that says they have to watch my channel. So ask yourself why, if I'm lying or making this shit up or wrong, why would he shut down his channel? Why would Globebusters shut down? Why would Globebusters shut down if I was lying or wrong? Why would Jaren have to take the rest of the month off if I was lying or wrong? Why would the Baby Truther show be discontinued forever? And the Flat Earth dating game, why would it get discontinued? Why wouldn't they just keep doing it and ignore me? They could have ignored me, but they didn't. They shut down and started acting like crazy shills. They didn't have to. There's no law that says, "Jaren, you have to watch Jake the Asshole make fun of you." He could have just ignored me, and then his feelings would never have been hurt. So he's basically at his own fault for watching my channel and getting his own feelings hurt because he's a scumbag, and he knows that I think he's a scumbag. So if he watched my channel where I call him a scumbag and he feels bad that he's a scumbag, well, that's his own goddamn fault for being a scumbag and then watching my channel. Who wants to take a hit? I want to see 75 thumbs up. right now. 75 thumbs up, and we're going to take a hit. And then I'll answer some questions. Joseph Hawley, what the fuck do you want? You loser, you shill. Why don't you go back to Jeff Stewart? Why don't you go crawl up Jeff Stewart's ass? I'm done with you and Jeff Stewart for life. Get the hell out of my chat. You're gone right now. Right now. I don't want nothing to do with you or Jeff Stewart ever again. Understand that? Jeff Stewart told me that I would never sing again, and he tried to gatekeep me, and he told me that the boogeyman disease is a bioweapon, and he told me China's burning bodies, and he told me I would have to eat my dog Rusty. Jeff Stewart is a piece of shit, and you're a piece of shit too, Joseph Hawley. All of y'all who tried to gatekeep me and drag me down that Faith Irene bullshit hole, you guys can go fuck yourselves, all of you. Understand that? Understand that, Joseph Hawley? Don't ever come back in here to my chat with any account ever again. I'll bounce you. Tell Jeff Stewart and all your little crooked buddies the same thing. Understand? That was Jeff Stewart's investigation, not mine. Understand? Joseph Hawley, you little dingleberry. Why don't you go crawl back up Jeff's ass where you belong, dingleberry? That's right. I'm the one and only at this point, the one and only real deal. As far as all the channels I've ever called a shill, I got it right, and I proved I got it right. So the difference is when I call someone a shill, it's because they are. If I say Jaron's a shill, and then he goes, oh, what do you mean? And then he pulls all his shows down and says he's going to take the rest of the month off, that means I got it right. If I say Bob and Globebusters are shills, and Globebusters is a big scam, and then they shut it down, well, that means I got it right. So all you other loser ass shill channels out there who called anyone a shill, you never shut anyone down. You didn't actually expose the scam. There's been plenty of people who want to use the word shill, but they never actually exposed what or why a person is a shill. And they never actually caused that shill to run away like a little bitch. I did. I sure as hell did. With that said, let's light it up. All right, any questions? And questions that are relevant to what I'm talking about. If you ask me about something that has nothing to do with anything I just mentioned, then I'm not even going to answer it. So try to keep questions on topic. Bobby Steele says, hope to see more music in the future. Oh, I have hundreds of hours of unreleased music. So you guys are going to get to see a lot of music. I have solo bass material. I have my old original band, my old cover band. And me and my friend Thomas can always create new music. And so there's a lot of music that's going to be coming. And I'm going to be doing vocal covers as well. So I'm going to try to do like one vocal cover a week. So over on the Asshole channel, I just released a vocal cover of Wood by Alice in Chains. And I know a lot of you haven't watched it because there's only 2,000 views on it. So I just released a vocal cover of Wood by Alice in Chains over on the Asshole channel. And I also released a solo bass Jake tune from 2013. and I also have been releasing my cover band's music, and I also have an original band that I used to be in that I'm going to be releasing some material. So tons of music coming, tons of music. Oh, and if you want to hire me to lay down some vocals or some bass, or give you vocals or bass lessons, that's going to be happening in 2022. I'm going to be on Fiverr so that you can hire me to be on your records. So let's say you want to have me sing for you. We're going to make that happen in 2022. Let's say you want me to drop a bass line for you on your personal project. We're going to make that happen in 2022. Let's say you want my friend Thomas to drop a sick guitar lick for you or a guitar solo. We're going to make that happen in 2022. I'm going to become a musical free agent, and I'm going to be giving away not only lessons, not giving away, but I'm going to be doing lessons. I'm also going to be doing spots on Fiverr where you can hire me as a studio musician. So if you ever had an idea for a song and you needed my voice or my bass playing, we can make that happen. Now, I'm going to be charging for this service. It's not going to be free, but my results will speak for themselves, and there's plenty of footage of me proving that I'm a more than capable musician. So, if you have a project where you want my help or my friend Thomas's help, uh, we will be at your disposal, and you'll be able to hire us to help you out with any of your musical needs. So imagine if you came up with a song and you just needed that cool, funky bass line. Well, you can hire this guy to create that bass line and send it to you, and then you can put the bass line in your song and release your song with my bass line in it. And basically, we would be in a band together without us having to get together and practice or any of that shit. Understand? Rubber band? Okay. Uh and my friend Thomas is really good at guitar, and he can teach guitar really well as well. Who the fuck is hitting me up? Blocking this number. Somebody's trying to interrupt me with a number I don't recognize, so I'm blocking it right now. Yep, if you try and interrupt me with numbers I don't recognize, I just block them. So you know. Okay. So yeah, in 2022, I'm going to be doing a lot of more musical content, but I'm not going to completely give up on doing conspiracy related content. So I'm just going to be doing more music than before. So on both channels, the asshole channel and this channel, I'm going to be going a lot more of in a musical direction. And the reason is because that's what I did before I started talking about conspiracies. And so before I was ever flat earth asshole, before I ever talked about the earth being flat or any conspiracy, I was playing music, and music was my life. And I really want to get back to practicing my bass and singing and performing. And I want to do it more so online and create businesses out of music, because music is very positive, uplifting thing in my life, and conspiracies can be very negative. So, for instance, going after Jaron and Bob and these flat Earth cult leaders and doing battle. It also opens me up to negativity, and I had to deal with a lot of negativity over the last month, and it has eaten away at my soul to a degree. And so I need to heal and repair myself, and I have to do that through music and art. And the more music and art that I play, and the more videos I go back and watch of myself, I realize that I've wasted a lot of time talking about conspiracies and negative things when I should probably be playing my bass and singing more often because I make a lot of people real happy when I perform and when I sing, and there's hardly any room or for anyone to bring negativity to me. So for instance, if I post a video of me performing and the crowd's digging it and everyone in the comment section digs it, you really have to be a piece of shit troll to come along and say something negative. Whereas if I make a video about Jaren, I have to deal with Jaren trolls coming over and calling me names and other Globe Cup channels coming over and calling me names. And so it's like constant negativity coming through the doorway. Whereas when I post a video of me singing in a nursing home, you have to be a terrible person to come over and say anything negative. And so the comments are 95% positive when I post music. And I need that positive energy in my life. And I don't necessarily need to bust bad guys. I don't need to be a shill buster. So I've done a lot of work for you and fought some really bad guys. And in fighting these bad guys, I've created a lot of enemies. And these enemies are real people and they really don't like me. And they have money to go after me. And they have the capability to pester me and gang stalk me and harass me. So I need to do what I need to do as far as to have a positive life. And music is what I always had long before I ever got into any of this shill busting crap or flat earth crap. Because I was making a lot of people happy with music. And I can show you guys countless hours. I have hundreds of hours of me performing a decade ago when I was asleep in a sheep. I was performing and putting on shows and making a lot of people happy. And then once I got into conspiracies, I kind of got lost and put my bass aside and put my music aside. And I got wrapped in this negative world of conspiracies. And as awesome as it is to wake up and know the truth about what's going on in the world, it also opened up a lot of demons that I don't like. I don't like having to wake up and hear news about this. So if I have to wake up and hear news about this and talk about this, then I'm thinking about this shit. Nobody wants to be thinking about this shit, right? I can't even talk about it here on this channel too much, otherwise they'll take the video down, which is why I use this prop. So you guys know, if you wake up and you watch the news, they're going to be talking about this shit. And then you're going to be thinking about this shit. And then you're going to be thinking about your family getting this shit and your friends getting this shit and turning into zombies. And it's a negative feeling. And so I have to some days just shut it off and stay away from it purposely, drown myself in music and positivity because I don't want to have to face this negativity on a daily basis. I don't want to have to face the spiky ball reality. The spiky balls? I don't want to have to worry about spiky balls. You guys want to wake up and worry about spiky balls? Look, there's people right now afraid that that's gonna kill them. There's people right now that think that right there is gonna go inside their nose and that they'll die. And if you go walk outside, you're gonna see people walking around like this because they think spiky balls are gonna go in their mouth and in their nose. It's scary that this is a reality that I live in. And I really feel like I'm an influential enough person that my thoughts and feelings influence the rest of the world. And if I focus on negativity, I'll permeate negativity into the world and negativity will be bounced back at me. But if I put out positivity into the world, maybe more positive uh, things will happen. I need to try and permeate positivity into the world because right now you got this negative shit going on. They want to jab you and get you. That's negative. And then you got spiky balls that are apparently going to go up your nose, right? Like that's what it looks like under a microscope apparently that nobody's ever seen. That's what it looks like that they don't have contained. That's my artist rendition of what it looks like. And that's what people really actually think that they're going to probably die from. And people even tell me, "Oh, I've had it and I lost my taste." What the fuck does that mean? You you had a spiky ball and you lost your taste? Like I have family members that say, "Jake, it's real because I had it and I lost my taste." And it never, and my taste still hasn't all the way came back. And people keep telling me they lost their taste because of this, because of a spiky ball. Have you guys heard anyone tell you like, "Oh no, it is real because I lost my taste"? How come I didn't lose my taste and I had people cough in my face? I had people cough directly in my face and I still can taste stuff. Am I the luckiest guy in the world? I don't understand. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I had people cough directly in my face, had my mouth basically open, and had people cough in my face. Multiple people. But the spiky balls just don't get me. You know why? Because I don't believe in them. So apparently, you have to believe in the spiky balls for them to hurt you. Yeah. You have to believe in spiky balls for the spiky balls to cause you to lose your taste. Eh? 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 Mm. If you lose a taste, it's spiky balls. So my aunt even tells me that she lost her taste. So she thinks that a spiky ball got on her tongue and it messed up all the taste buds on her tongue. I guess. Mm. Some of your guys' comments are funny. All right, here's the deal. If you guys want to hear me sing a Christmas tune, then you need to be hitting that super chat. If we see some super chat cheddar, I'll sing a Christmas tune. And if you start getting mad that it's a Christmas tune and you say that Christmas tunes are evil and that it's a pagan holiday and that the devil created Christmas, I'm just gonna laugh in your face because I think singing songs is fun, no matter if it's a tune by Pantera or if it's a Christmas tune or if it's a 1950s tune. I just like singing tunes. So if you want to hear me sing a Christmas tune, then I need to see some super chat cheddar come rolling in. If I don't, then I won't sing one. And I'll just not. But if somebody wants to super chat me, then I'll sing a Christmas tune for you guys. And you guys, you never know who might show up. Santa might come down the chimney. He might hurry down the chimney. Oh, there we go. There's some super chat cheddar. All right, got a $5 donation, or no, wait, €5, five something or other. PC or PJC Net sent me five denomination that I don't recognize. So for that, let's boogie. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime at jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is the swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. So giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet and jingle around the clock. You mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime at jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, and what a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is the swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. So giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Hey. Whew. All right. There you go. All right. I'm not sure how that sounded, but hopefully it sounded good. Uh, Omrit2 says, Jake, you have many fans in Tel Aviv. Not all Jews are bad. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I never said that all Jews are bad. I know for a fact not all Jews are bad because I've met regular Jews like in bars and in other musicians and stuff, and they're just some regular dudes. And then the ones at the tippity top, like who run Hollywood, let's say, those ones would probably be the evil ones. So yeah, there's a difference between like a random guy that you hang out with, on Sundays and watch football with. That's going to be a different sort of fella than the guy who runs Hollywood movies, you know. All right. Looks like I got a couple donations while I was singing. Or one donation said, "Sing one for Kyle L. R.I.P." Who's Kyle L? I don't even know who that is. But rest in peace, Kyle L. I don't even know who you're talking about. Joe Friday says, Jake Gibson, you are an excellent vocalist and performer. Take it from an expert. Peace. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Did you guys enjoy the 8? How did that sound on your end? Because I didn't have a microphone or anything. So the only microphone is the laptop built-in mic. So Hopefully it sounded okay. It was good? All right, cool. Well, there's more where that came from. There's totally more where that came from. Shit. In fact, I might just bust out one more for you here. Um, um, oh, here's one. All right, y'all, you ready? Y'all ready to boogie? We're rocking around Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. We're rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. And later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. And you will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. We're rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Hey! You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. We're rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Hey! All right. Yeah. Woo! Brings back some Home Alone vibes. Kind of had a little bit of some Macaulay Culkin, Kevin McAllister vibes going on there. All right. Now, if that doesn't get the Christmas spirit flowing up inside you, then I don't know what will. And there's people out there that'll be like, oh, Christmas is so evil. It's so terrible, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, those are fun songs. I like singing those songs like once a year. Once a year, those are fun songs to break out. You know? All right, you guys still having fun out there? If you're still having fun, why don't you pound that thumbs up button? Let's get it up over 100, and we'll take one more little toskishi of the bolskishi. So go ahead, pound that thumbs up if you're still having fun. If you're feeling the Christmas spirit deep inside your soul or your bunghole, yeah. Let's hit this and all have a Merry Xmas. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Woo. Walk with me. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Tiny tots with her eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. All right, no, I can't do a Nat King Cole. If I start going into Nat King Cole, we're gonna be here for like the next 10 minutes. It's coffee time. Coffee time. Ashura says, Jake, show us your beatboxing. My beatboxing. All right, check this one out. Wiki, a wiki wiki, a wiki wiki, I am the scat man. There. Ta-da! That's it. That's how I beatbox. Did you like it? Here's the thing. Each time I beatbox, it never comes out the same. So if I was to beatbox again, it would not sound like that one that I just did. It would be a different beatbox altogether. So if you ask me to ever do that again, I won't be able to. I'll only be able to do a different version. Get it? Whew. Looks like I scatted some scat on the screen. I had to clean my screen of all the scat that I scooted. Uh, D. Schultz says, "Is Jake a Virgo?" No, I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo, a lion. Because I'm a lion, a tiger, and you're gonna hear me roar. I'm a lion. I'm a lion. I'm a Leo. They're great. See? Oh, wait, he's a tiger. Fuck, I fucked that up. Tony the Tiger is a tiger, not a lion. Oh, how many of you guys know who Spherage or Gatis is? Or Gotis? The guy who eats raw meat. How many of you guys know who Spherage Gatis Gotis is? How many? Anybody here in the chat know who Spirage Godis Gatis is? Anybody? Do you guys know who Spirage Svedia Gotis Gatis? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? So anyway, there's a YouTuber who he was eating raw meat, and he was a popular YouTuber. He still is a popular YouTuber, but then he became an e-beggar, and he became just a liar and a piece of shit. And so there's a YouTuber who right now I'm doing a comedy routine and making fun of him. And so I started my own Spherage Gatis Godis channel. So I have a channel where I make fun of him, and it's called Spherage Godis Gatis. I'm gonna type it in the chat, and you guys can look it up. This is what it's called. Okay, so I have a new channel where I make fun of Spherage Godis Gatis, and I do an impression of him, and it's actually starting to get subscribers and thousands of views. So right now I'm making fun of a guy who I used to like, but I don't like him anymore. And so I started a channel where I make fun of him, and there's people around the world who agree with me and who like me making fun of him. And so right now it's looking like I'm going to be profitable making fun of this man in a few months. So basically, if you want to, actually, I'll even put the link to the channel in there. I'll put the link to the channel so that you guys can find it. Basically, there's a guy who's an e-beggar, and he's a scammer. And so I'm making fun of him. And people who have ever dealt with this guy, they don't like him either. And so basically, there's a growing community of people who don't like this guy. Hold on one sec. And so there's a growing community of people who don't like him. And I have a channel where I make fun of him because he's an e-beggar and a scammer. So here, I'm going to put it in the chat right here. Hi, Foamfoot. Oh, Rusty's good. He's waiting for me to end the stream. He wants to go on a walk. He's giving me the I want to go for a walk face right now. He's right down here next to my feet. I just gave him a bath today. And so he's waiting for me to finish the stream because he wants to go for a walk. Okay, I just posted the link to my channel over here where I make fun of this guy Svedia. He used to be a guy who I respected, and then he became an e-beggar and a liar and a scammer. And so he even lied to me, and he made this fake channel of his ex-wife, and he was telling us all to go sub to this channel where he was blackmailing his ex-wife. And I asked him, like, did you create that channel to blackmail your ex-wife? And he wouldn't come forward. And then when we all found out that he did create a fake channel to blackmail his ex-wife, that's when I was like, all right, well, now I'm going to make a channel and make fun of you and do impressions of you. So I made this channel doing impressions of this guy. And there's so many people around the world who don't like him that I'm starting to get thousands and thousands of views making fun of this one guy. So I'm going to be able to build a new channel on this dude being a scammer and an e-beggar. And I'll post it again in there. Foamfoot, I already did smoke. You just missed it. I literally just took a hit before you got here. I literally just told everybody to hit the thumbs up to 100, and then we smoked. All you have to do is just go back in time, and you'll see. So, Foamfoot, you were late. You missed the bowl smoke session. I'm trying not to get too high because I have business to take care of. I'm a businessman and a stoner at the same time. It's a very busy life. People don't understand. I'm not some regular doofus flat earther. I'm a professional comedian and a professional musician, and I have a dog, and I'm starting all these different businesses at the same time. And my friend Thomas has all these other ideas and other businesses, and I'm helping him, and he's helping me. And so I'm a very, very, very busy man behind the scenes. And so in 2022, I'm going to be a very successful man, and things are going to be going really good for me and my friend Thomas, um, and for you guys too, since you're my audience. Why did somebody erase that one person's message? Oh, oh, he's saying that Foamfoot's my girlfriend. No, I don't have a girlfriend. I've never met Foamfoot. She's just a girl in my chat who seems like she's cool and cute, and so I've never even met her. So don't assume that she's my girlfriend. That's not cool, dude. Dragonfire says, "Is that the guy with long hair? He a foreigner. He used to have long hair, but he shaved it. Now he's bald. He's bald now. So every time he has any sort of want or desire, he just begs his subs for money. And so he's literally an e-beggar. And he talks about how you should go back to living your life like a primal person. You should go back to nature. You should live your life like a prehistoric man. But then he lives in a city in France, and he begs his YouTube subscribers for money to pay for everything. And so an e-beggar who tells people that they should go back to nature and live more of a natural lifestyle. It doesn't make any sense. And so since he's a hypocrite and an e-beggar and a scammer, I feel good about making fun of him. That's one of my things is like if somebody's gonna be an e-beggar and a scammer, that's one thing. But if I followed you and respected you and met you, and then I personally asked you, "Hey, are you deceiving me? Are you being a deceiver?" And they actually try to personally deceive me, well, I have the talents to make that person look real foolish. And they can't ignore me. I have the ability to make YouTubers take the month off. So, yeah, I have this channel where I'm starting to get traction where all I do is make fun of one dude. Life is funny when you're as talented as me. And so, like I mentioned earlier, you guys are going to be able to hire me very soon in 2022. You're going to be able to hire me to drop vocals for you or drop a bass line for you. You'll be able to hire my friend Thomas to drop a guitar lick or a guitar solo. So you'll be able to hire us for your own personal music projects. And we'll also be available for guitar lessons and bass lessons and singing lessons through Zoom. And so if you ever wanted to learn how to sing like me, and you want me to teach you through a 1 hour Zoom lesson, we can set up lessons where you will pay me to teach you to sing like I know how. And you've seen me sing. So you know I'm a good singer. And I have countless examples of me singing. So if you want to do a one-on-one Zoom lesson with me, that's going to be something that's going to happen in the future. So if you like me singing and you want to do a personal one-on-one vocal lesson and have me teach you what I know and how I perform and how I've made a living as a professional singer, I can give you some of the secrets that I know. Now, I can't make you have the same level of talent as me, but what I can do is show you how to take your own talents and harness them and um, use those talents to the best of your own ability. And I can show you how to just do the simple things that you already do well and improve that. So a lot of people are already good at maybe singing one or two songs already, and I can actually show those people how to sing those songs even better, how to perform those songs better. And so I'm going to be doing a lot of musical endeavors, if you will, and creating new businesses in 2022. And I'm looking really forward to it. And I'm sure there's plenty of you here in the chat who are already thinking maybe you want to hire me to do some music for you, or maybe you want to do a one on one lesson and learn how to play bass like I play bass, or learn how to sing like I sing, or learn how to perform like I perform. So there's a big difference between me and the shills. Understand? The shills don't have any actual talent. None of them. I do. I've got a lot of talent. And I'm going to be proving it over and over and over and over. You guys want to hear a story about my favorite professional wrestler? I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to tell a story right now that you guys don't know. I'm going to tell you a story about my favorite professional wrestler of all time. Now, when I was a teenager, I loved professional wrestling. So, age 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, that 5 years, 13 to 17, I loved professional wrestling. I loved it. I even created my own backyard wrestling federation with my friends, and we would dress up and do our own backyard wrestling, and we would tape it, and then we would sit around and watch our own backyard wrestling matches. So we even came up with our own characters, and we would buy chairs and weapons from Walmart and hit each other and shit. So I was such a big wrestling fan when I was a teenager that me and my friends literally had our own backyard wrestling federation of our own. And so I was a gigantic professional wrestling fan when I was a teenager. And my favorite wrestling organization was called ECW, and it was the third biggest wrestling organization at the time behind the WWE and the WCW. There was the ECW, and it was guys who were more hardcore, who would hit each other with chairs and put each other through tables and hit each other with barbed wire and shit, and slam each other on thumbtacks. And so I was into this ragtag organization called ECW, and there was a wrestler who called himself Rob Van Dam. And he would walk out to the ring to Pantera Walk. So his entrance music was Pantera Walk. And it would be like, read, spec, walk, what do you say? And Rob Van Dam would come down to the ring and he would do this and he would say, I'm the whole fucking show. I'm the whole fucking show. I'm the best. I'm the man. I'm the whole fucking show. And he did that every time until everybody in the whole arena started doing it too. So Rob Van Dam became the most famous ECW wrestler because he could wrestle circles around everyone else. He could do front flips and back flips and any kind of flip you ever saw. He could mix karate with wrestling and make it look really fucking cool. And when he came out, he would come out to Pantera Walk and he would say, I'm the whole fucking show. And everyone in the whole damn building would say, whole fucking show, the whole fucking show, Rob Van Dam, whole fucking show. So he told everyone that he was the best and he was the whole fucking show. He had to tell everyone that he was the best. And then he went out and he proved it in the ring. And then everyone in the entire ECW arenas that went to those shows, they would all chant whole fucking show. So the first 6 months to a year when he was saying, I'm the best, people were like, who is this guy? He's a narcissist. And he kept saying, I'm the best. I'm the whole fucking show. And then he kept proving it over and over until everyone realized he was the best. He was the whole reason people went to see ECW. And I've seen ECW 4 times, and I watched Rob Van Dam perform live my first ever professional wrestling show. I watched Rob Van Dam beat Balls Mahoney for the ECW TV title. And I was right there, front row on the rail, screaming. And I have pictures of Rob Van Dam coming by and slapping all of our hands. And Rob Van Dam went on to sign a contract with the WWE. He went on to beat The Rock. He went on to beat Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he beat John Cena for the WWE World title and became the World Wrestling Federation champion, World Wrestling Entertainment champion. He went from being the ECW champion to climbing the ladder of the biggest organization in the world and became the champion. The only reason he wasn't a multi champion many times over is because a month into his title reign, he got pulled over and got busted for pot possession in Michigan. So he got busted for pot possession while he was the champion of the world, of the biggest organization in the world. And Vince McMahon told him he has to serve a 30-day suspension for marijuana and he has to drop his world title belt. And Rob Van Dam's career never recovered. He never got to be world champion again. He was never given the opportunity to win that belt ever again. He was put in championship matches, but he was never actually going to be the champion ever again after he got caught with marijuana. So the champion of the world who got caught with marijuana had his career basically go downhill, and he never got to ever be the champion ever again. And so this is a man who would have held the belt many times for many years had he not got busted with pot. So since he got busted with pot and had to serve a 30-day suspension, they took the belt from him. And so that's the story of Rob Van Dam, the whole fucking show, my favorite wrestler of all time. And if you go look up Rob Van Dam matches, you're going to see a man who has his own moves, who has his own style and his own character, and he never once bent over and tried to be somebody that he was not. He never tried to change his character or become someone else. He was Rob Van Dam, and that was who he was. And so when he got signed to a big contract, he stayed who he was, and he stayed true to who he was until they fired him. And so Rob Van Dam to this day is my absolute favoriteest wrestler. And if you go watch his old matches, you'll see why. And that's the story of my favorite professional wrestler. Now you might ask yourself, why are you telling us this story? This man walked out and told everyone he's the best, that he was the whole fucking show. And then he proved it. I tell you, I'm the funniest, most talented person in the world, and I know I can prove it. So I'm here to tell you, I am the funniest, most badass, awesome entertainer in the world right now. I don't have a Hollywood contract, and I'm never gonna have a Hollywood contract. I'll always be an independent performer. And so I'm always going to be able to deliver to you guys pure content without the restrictions of satanic overlords messing with my art. So I'm not going to sign my soul away and have anybody overseeing me or my art and telling me what I can or can't do. So I'll always be the one in charge. I'm going to be the boss of me, and I'm going to create an empire with my talent. And I'm also going to hook up my friends along the way, and they're going to have empires with their talents. And you're going to be able to hire me and use my talents for your gain. You're going to be able to hire me and use my voice, hire me and use my bass licks, hire my friend Thomas and his for his guitar ability. My friend Thomas has the ability to record tracks, and you've seen he has the ability to make music videos as well. So you could theoretically, if you had a musical project in mind, get my friend Thomas to help make a music video for you, or lay down music tracks for you and help you make a music video. Now, this is going to cost because our time is very, very valuable. And so in 2022, my time is going to be extremely valuable and extremely limited. So big things are going to be happening with me and my channels, both of them. And I'm not going to have time to step on cockroach shills because I'm going to be using my talents to change my life for the better forever. There's a big difference between what I do and what other channels do, and I'm going to be proving it to you. I have decades of musical performance under my belt already, and I deserve to be compensated for those performances that I did many years ago. And through the magic of YouTube, I can post a video of me at an open mic from 10 years ago that you guys have never seen. And I can get ad revenue right here on YouTube and get paid for an open mic performance that I did 10 years ago. That's awesome. Do you guys realize 10 years ago when I was at the open mic performing, I deserved to be paid, but I did it out of the kindness and of my heart because it was fun. It was fun to go play and get cheers from the crowd and hang out. So I used to go play just for fun at the open mic, and nobody got paid at the open mic. It was just an open mic. So I have footage of me killing it at the open mic 10 years ago, and the footage still stands today, and you guys are going to love it. And so I'm going to be able to show you my original music. I'm going to get paid to show you my original music. You're going to enjoy it, and it's going to be a win-win. And I'm going to be compensated for my decade-old music. It's an amazing thing to be me in the year 2022. And I'm looking forward to all the positivity that I'm going to bring upon myself and this channel. And we're going to be phasing out the cockroach content. I'm not going to have time to stomp little cockroach shills. So I'm going to let other people out there in the world resume that job and be the shill destroyers while I work on being the rock star I was always meant to be. And I help other people achieve their rock and roll dreams as well. Help other people achieve their musical endeavors. All right. I think I'm going to shut this stream down for now, take my dog out for a walk, but I wanted to touch bases with you guys and let you know the direction of the asshole channel and this channel. And that's basically it. So until next time, this is Jake Gibson, aka Jake the Asshole, and we'll be signing out, and we'll see you next time.